Movie camera. Soft emotional music fades in, camera pans across a small town road at sunset. Have you ever met someone whose single act of kindness changed their entire life? Stay with me till the end of this story, because what happens next will melt your heart and remind you that miracles still exist. And if this story touches your heart even a little, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, because stories like this, they deserve to be shared. John Miller was a single dad. A quiet, battle-hardened veteran who had seen too much of life's cruelty and yet, still believed in doing good. Every morning, he'd wake before sunrise, pack his daughter Lily's lunch, and walk her to school before heading to a small repair shop where he worked part-time. Life hadn't been easy since his wife passed away 3 years ago. Every dollar mattered, every meal was stretched, every dream postponed. It was a chilly evening when it happened. John was walking home after another long day. The wind bit through his old jacket, and his wallet held exactly $2, enough for a loaf of bread or a small cup of coffee to keep him warm through the night. At the corner gas station, he saw a young biker, maybe mid-20s, standing next to a heavy black Harley that refused to start. The biker's hands were greasy, his face tired. John could see the frustration written all over him. The man cursed under his breath, then kicked the tire in defeat. John paused. He could have kept walking, nobody would have blamed him. But something in that young man's eyes reminded him of himself when he returned from the war, lost, beaten, and just needing a hand. He stepped closer and asked, "Need some help, son?" The biker looked up, surprised. "Yeah, man. Ran out of gas, and I'm broke till tomorrow. Just my luck." John looked down at his wallet. 2 crumpled dollars. His dinner money. He hesitated, then smiled. "You'll get where you're going," he said, handing the biker his last $2. "Take care of yourself." The biker stared at the money, speechless. "Sir, I can't. Just pay it forward," John said, patting his shoulder before walking away into the fading light. That night, John skipped dinner. He told Lily that he wasn't hungry and watched her eat the last bowl of soup with a smile that hid his own hunger. He didn't think much about it again. After all, helping someone in need was just something he did without expecting anything back. But life, it has a strange way of remembering kindness. The next morning, John was woken up by the thunder of engines, not 1 or 2, but dozens. He rushed outside, confused, clutching his jacket. The sound grew louder until he saw it, a convoy of motorcycles stretching down the street, chrome shining in the morning sun. Neighbors peeked from windows. Kids ran out in excitement. And at the front, that same young biker from last night. He pulled off his helmet, smiling wide. "Mr. Miller," he shouted. "Hope you don't mind, I brought some friends." John stood there, stunned. The biker walked up to him and said, "I couldn't stop thinking about what you did. You gave me your last $2 when you had nothing. So, I told my writing group, the Iron Brotherhood, and they wanted to do something for you." Behind him, over 200 bikers began unloading boxes, bags, and envelopes. One by one, they approached John, handing him groceries, a new bike for Lily, tools for his repair shop, even cash donations. Some hugged him, others saluted. Lily came running out, her eyes wide with joy. "Daddy, what's happening?" John knelt down, tears glistening in his eyes. "These people, they're angels, sweetheart." The young biker put a hand on John's shoulder. "You said to pay it forward, sir. Consider this, the world paying you back." The crowd cheered. The roar of engines echoed like a promise, that good deeds never die, they just travel farther than we imagine. John's life changed that day. His repair shop became fully equipped thanks to donations. Local news picked up the story, inspiring thousands online. But for John, the real reward wasn't the gifts, it was the reminder that even in a cold world, kindness still burns bright. Months later, he would often tell Lily, "Never stop helping people, no matter how small it seems. Because kindness, it always finds its way home." And maybe, just maybe, someone watching this today needs to hear that too. So if this story touched your heart, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who still believes in good people. Because kindness, my friend, is the one thing the world can never have too much of.